Greetings, people of Earth. Just kidding, I'm not actually an alien. Yeah, that was a really lame joke. If you just laugh along with my really lame humor, we'll get through this video a lot faster. Okay, so today I am here to talk to you about black holes. Ta-da! This is a black hole. This is what a black hole looks like on the plane of space. Now, black holes are the remnants of dead stars. They're cold. They're so dense that no matter, nothing, not even light can escape their gravity. Which, you know, we already know. Black holes are the final stage of life for supermassive stars. Stars that are 10 to 15 times as big as our sun, which is huge when you think about it, because our sun is huge, and then you times that by 10 or 15 and it's like... Which is actually what happens. They supernova and then they turn into a black hole. They collapse into this tiny singularity and they just suck in all the matter. But of course you probably already know this because we've all learned about black holes since like middle school. I probably shouldn't say we all because that's may or may not be true, but I at least learned about them in middle school. So, you might be wondering what black holes have to do with space exploration. Well, I'm here to teach you about why traveling through black holes is impossible. First of all, we don't have ships that can carry people that far yet, because black holes there aren't any black holes that are close enough to us that we could fly a spaceship to them right this second and get there in a feasible amount of time. Black holes all have a boundary called an event horizon. So you have all the matter swirling around, and then the event horizon is right there. You can escape a black hole's gravitational pull only until you cross this invisible line. Once you cross this threshold, you cannot escape. However, that is not the worst of it. As you enter the black hole, gravity is pulling harder on one part of you than on the other. So let's say you enter the black hole feet first. Here you are in your little astronaut suit, entering this black hole feet first. Now, gravity in this black hole is pulling harder on your feet. Here's my gravitational arrow than it is on your head. So, the result is you are going to get stretched out long ways and scrunched together. So you end up looking something like instead of your usual proportion self, you get stretched out like Stretch Armstrong, those stretchy elastic dolls from the 80s. Of course, your body can't handle this, and you're going to end up, you know, ripped in half, your leg's going to come off. It's going to be a really gross, nasty mess, and it will be a terrible way to die. If the black hole is only a few times the mass of our sun, you would be torn apart and made into spaghetti before you even made it to the event horizon. You would get sucked into this gravitational pull here, and before you even make it to the event horizon, you would be in pieces. I know, it's gross. All in this flow of stuff that's being pulled in. However, if you fall into a much larger black hole, let's say a mass 1,000,000 times the sun, you would be able to reach this horizon without difficulty and without being ripped apart into tiny spaghetti pieces. So, if you're planning on exploring a black hole, go find a really, really big one. Science fiction has populated the idea that a black hole serves as a portal to another world. If you could pass through, where does a black hole go? Some have speculated that you'll end up in an alternate dimension, maybe meet another version of yourself. Others think that maybe you'll be transported to another part of the universe. There is no evidence to support these theories, however. No. Black holes lead only to death for you, your spaceship, and anything else that's unlucky enough to fall into its clutches. Because you'll end up stretched out, ripped into pieces, like my stickman here. R.I.P. Rest in pieces. Because that is what will happen to you if you go into a black hole. This has been a public service announcement. Please keep your spaceships out of all black holes.